What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be breaking down the disappointing results against Crystal Palace in the opening game of the Premier League. The game just ended 0-0, and yeah, after all the hype from the Club World Cup win and even our preseason friendlies against Bayern Leverkusen and AC Milan, we didn't expect this. We didn't expect a toothless performance like this. Our attack was very disappointing today. Crystal Palace, kudos to them. They knew what they were doing. They were well drilled, defended the full 90 minutes, and yeah, their plan was just to attack on the counter. There wasn't any instance in the game where you could see them building from the back. They were always reactive. We would attack, they get possession, and then they counter. And yeah, they didn't really get that many chances, but we got a lot of chances and we couldn't finish. It was like a deja vu of last season, just that Jackson wasn't the one up top. We got all these chances and we couldn't finish. Let's just dive straight into the review. So Enzo Maresca decided to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation as he usually does, and he decided to give Joao Pedro and Gittins a full Chelsea Premier League debut. He also decided to start a Champon. After I posted a video of my predictions, you can check it out in the description below. After I later saw in the news that Tosin was out injured as well, but I don't think it's as long. It is going to be as long as Cole. So he wasn't available for this game. Right from the kickoff, you could feel that something was off. Like Palmer wasn't involved as he usually is. Enzo today wasn't really his best as well. I said it was the bright star in the middle. Our attackers were not affecting the game the way we expected them to do. The build-up was very slow. That was one of my main concerns. Our build-up from the back was very slow. And even if it looked like we had a counter, it just reminded me of last season. We continued to pass the ball back. We stopped halfway, pass the ball back, sideways pass, and then the movement also was very, very static. Palmer today, he was drifting in and out. He was losing possession. I don't know. I think the number 10 role isn't the best for him. He has done well in the number 10 role in the past. He is excellent when he's moving to the right hand side. And I think that is where we should be playing him at the right hand side. I think he himself would also want to be playing in the number 10 role, but I think the right hand side suits him best, especially in this 4-2-3-1 formation with the kind of players that we have. Playing on the right hand side would be the best for him. And yeah, today he was non-existent. He came to life in like the dying minutes in the other time. That is where I saw that he came to life. He was trying to get things going, but it was too late. It was too late. And our play that is where also most of our chances came from. The last final 7-8 minutes. That's where most of our chances came from. But it was too late. Up top to Joao Pedro. I don't think I can really blame him per se, but he was crowded out a lot. Anytime that we were trying to find him, there were 2, 3 players around him. There was one chance where I thought Neto should have released the ball early. He was the only player in the middle. And I mean, Crystal Palace were well, they executed their plan very well because Neto had the ball, and instead of usually one player being on Neto, 2 players just went straight to Neto, and Gehi was able to block the cross from going through. But I felt like Neto should have passed the ball earlier. I don't remember Joao Pedro getting any major chance in this game. The lap came on the second half, and he was the one who got a chance that I thought he should have done better with. That the shot that he took was very feeble, was very soft, and it just went into the hands of the keeper. Esteval also came on to very bright. His dribbling ability was very good. We know he can dribble. We know he's fast. He had a chance in the box to score. He hit it wide. I just don't understand why. The first half, I remember Chaloba also getting a chance, and he was claiming that it hit the defender before it went out. But in the replay, it didn't hit anybody. He just didn't hit the thing on target. I just don't know what it is that I've been saying this year and year on, and we still have this problem. We still have this problem of creating. We create a lot of chances. We create the chances. The chances are there. Today we didn't create as many chances as we usually do, but we create a lot of chances. But our finishing is always poor. We've brought in quality talent. We've brought in Joao Pedro. We've brought in Liam Delap. We've brought in Esteval. We've brought in players that can finish or have been finishing in their previous teams, and we still have this problem in the Premier League. I don't know whether when we see the Premier League banner, then um, that spirit just comes back. That spirit of not finishing just comes back. I just don't understand it. But today, it wasn't it. It wasn't it at all. Let's talk about the VAR decision that was given to overrule Crystal Palace's goal. Eze, even Eze had a free kick goal that was disallowed by VAR, and the reason being that Gehi was close to our wall. The rule states that the attacking player should be at least 1 meter from the wall, from the opponent's wall, before a free kick is taken. But Gehi wasn't, and Gehi did that kind of schoolboy tactics where you try to push the opposing player and create space so that your player, your teammate can take a shot through that space and score. I've seen it done time and time again. And I think that is the reason why they even brought that rule, that 1 meter space rule, so that they don't influence the wall, they don't obstruct the wall. People were complaining. People were complaining that it's a cheat for Chelsea. I don't think it's a cheat. That's the rules. If it happened to them, to their same rules will be applied. Even afterwards, I was looking at the free kicks we got, and I was checking if there was the same distance between the Chelsea players and then the Palace wall. And you could see the Chelsea players were observing that rule because they've been reminded of it in the first half. And on top of that, what Gehi did too, it's a foul. It's a foul. You clearly pushed Caicedo to create space. And when he did that, Eze was able to strike and score. And the shot was ferocious. It was very powerful. Sanchez didn't he didn't see what was coming. He just by the time he realized the ball had just passed. But fortunately for us, that goal was disallowed. If that goal wasn't disallowed, we would have lost this game. So grateful that that goal was disallowed, and I don't think it was unfair. I think it went according to the rules. The referee even said it this season. They've implemented this referee announcements after VAR decision. So after he goes to check the screen, and he went to check, and he saw that it was a foul, and he said it. So the referee even said it, but still people didn't understand it. I also didn't understand it. I didn't know such a rule existed before the game. So I did my research. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Google. I was like, hey, the rule exists, and it has helped us today. That's all. Next time it will help your team. So I've talked about some of the negatives. Let's talk about some of the positives. The positives, Champon. Champon was very bright today. I really liked watching a Champon. I didn't think he had this kind of center back thing in his locker. We saw him play that in the preseason friendlies, but today he really proved that he is a center back. I thought he was going to come and like play on the wings or as a wing back, but they we realized that he's a center back. He was very strong pairing with Jaloba at the back, and there was a tackle that he made on Mateta, and his recovery, the tackle was brilliant first and foremost, but his recovery after that tackle, he got up and still went to win the ball and was able to put the ball out of play for a throw in. That helped. That was very, very good from him. And James too today, very good. He silenced Eze. Eze didn't really affect the game like he usually does, and that was thanks to James. And when Eze went off shortly after, James also went off. Malago still came on for him, and yeah, he really silenced him. He pocketed him, and he didn't let Eze get that free roam that he usually gets on the right side. Who else? I think Caicedo too was also fantastic in the game, especially in the first half. In the first half, when we were under pressure from Palace, he was the one putting out the fires. He was the one stopping a lot of the attack. And when we also made mistakes and lost possession, I think Palmer lost possession. I think 2 times in the first half. I remember 2 times in the first half where Caicedo recovered the ball, and yeah, Cucurella also good at the back, going into tackles that he didn't expect him to do. He's a very, very brave player. Some of the tackles that he was going into, he doesn't look like that kind of player that would go into that tackle, but he went into those tackles and won them. Sometimes he drew a foul, sometimes he won the ball. He's very good. He's very good. And if we had another player like that, very good. What about the debutants? Like I said, Gittins was okay. Pedro wasn't his fault. He was crowded out most of the time, so can't really blame him like that. Can't really blame. But the lap got a lot of space when he came on. Maybe because he had fresh legs, and the defense of Crystal Palace were getting tired. But both of them, they were okay. Just that the chances, they couldn't finish it. They couldn't finish. They could even get Pedro could even get the chances in the first place to even finish. I just remember Santos had a chance, a big chance, It was just him and one defender, and the whole goal just staring at him, and he decided to blast it over the crossbar. Palmer was there. He could have laid up the pass to Palmer, and Palmer would have gotten a better chance of finishing that. I think it fell to Santos's left. I don't remember whether it's right. He's a right footed player or left footed player, but the finishing was very poor. Palmer could have had a better chance there. Yeah. So my final thoughts on this game is that yeah, it felt like a deja vu. It felt like we were watching a game from last season with different players in attack. It just felt like that, and I just hope Maresca is able to do something about it going forward. We play West Ham on Friday, and they lost their opening game, so they'll be out to get a win. So they will definitely also do what Crystal Palace did, come in to defend and just attack on the counter. So we have to find a way to break this kind of defenders. I thought we brought in players to do that, and we are not able to do that. We have to break this kind of defenses. We have to find a way to be able to penetrate them. If we can't do it from the wings like today we're trying so many times to attack from the wings. It wasn't working. Why didn't he go more direct? Malo Gusto came on and he had a shot. I know Malo Gusto shots usually doesn't inspire, it doesn't inspire confidence that he will score, but at least he tried. We're not trying in the game. We're not going direct. We're always coming from the wings. It became so predictable, and Palace were able to snuff out anything that we threw at them. So we need to be looking at that too as well. So against West Ham, I am hoping that we are able to win that game and get going in the Premier League. We want to finish in the top spots. We don't want to be struggling like we did last season. So that's been it for my review. Let me know what you think about the game in the comment section down below. Let me know whether you are as disappointed as I am or you think it's just one game and you're relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm not yet concerned because I've seen what this thing can do and I want them to replicate it. But going forward, we have to be better. We have to be able to break down these defenses better. So let me know what the thoughts are in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, give the video a like if you've watched this far. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.